Welcome. If you're here, you're curious about a new adventure, maybe even a new life in Portugal. That spark of curiosity is the first step, and I'm so glad you're taking it. In this video, I'll guide you through the real steps to move to Portugal. No fluff, just practical advice to turn your dream into a plan. If you find this helpful, please subscribe and join our community. Let's get started. Why Portugal? It's simple: safety, lifestyle, and affordability. Portugal is one of the safest countries in the world, where you can truly relax and feel at home. The lifestyle here is all about balance, enjoying time with friends and family, savoring good food, and living at a slower, more meaningful pace. And your money goes further here: fresh markets, affordable living, and more freedom to enjoy what matters most. That's why so many people are choosing Portugal, a place where you can feel safe, live well, and truly thrive. The dream of a life in Portugal is exciting, but turning it into reality requires a plan. In this chapter, we'll break down the main visa pathways to help you find the best fit. For each, I'll share eligibility, required documents, timelines, real-life tips, and common mistakes to avoid. Let's get started. First is the student visa, or D4. It's not just for young people. Anyone accepted to a recognized Portuguese program can apply, including university, vocational, or language courses. Step 1. Get your official acceptance letter. Step 2. Gather proof of funds, typically 1 year's worth of the Portuguese minimum wage, plus accommodation details. Step 3. Collect your documents: passport, acceptance letter, proof of funds, health insurance, and a clean criminal record. Submit your application at the nearest Portuguese consulate. Common mistakes include insufficient funds or missing documents. For example, Maria, a 34-year-old from Brazil, was accepted to a language program. She ensured her acceptance letter and bank statements were stamped, and her visa was approved in about 6 weeks. The timeline is typically 1-2 months, so start early. Next is the D1 work visa, for those with a job offer from a Portuguese company. Step 1. Secure your employment contract. Step 2. Your employer must register the job with the Institute for Employment and Vocational Training, proving no EU candidate was available. Step 3. Gather your documents: passport, contract, proof of qualifications, and a clean criminal record, and submit your application at the consulate. A common mistake is an unfinalized contract or missing the employer registration. For example, John, an engineer from the US, had to resubmit because his contract wasn't properly registered. The timeline is 2-3 months, so double-check every document. The digital nomad visa is perfect for remote workers and freelancers, with options for temporary or long-term residency. Step 1. Prove a monthly income of at least 4 times the Portuguese minimum wage for the last 3 months, about €3,280. Step 2. Gather your passport, proof of income, remote work contracts, health insurance, and a clean criminal record. Submit your application online or at the consulate. Common mistake: thinking you can use this visa to find work in Portugal. It's only for those with established foreign income. Example: Priya, a freelance designer from India, included detailed client contracts and bank statements, and her application was approved in 5 weeks. Timeline: 1-2 months, but gather your documents early. The D2 entrepreneur visa is for those ready to start a business in Portugal. Step 1. Develop a detailed business plan showing economic, social, or cultural value. Step 2. Gather proof of funds to support yourself and your business. Step 3. Collect your passport, business plan, proof of capital, accommodation, and a clean criminal record. Submit your application at the consulate. Common mistake: submitting a vague or incomplete business plan. Example: Sophia, who opened a guest house in Porto, worked with a local consultant to refine her plan and was approved in 3 months. Timeline: 2-3 months, but allow extra time for business plan review. The D7 passive income visa is ideal for retirees or anyone with steady passive income, like pensions, rental income, or dividends. Step 1. Open a Portuguese bank account and deposit at least 1 year's worth of the minimum income requirement. Step 2. Gather your passport, proof of income, bank statements, accommodation, health insurance, and a clean criminal record. Submit your application at the consulate. Common mistake: not transferring enough funds before your appointment. Example: Carlos, a retiree from Canada, made sure to deposit a full year's income and brought stamped bank statements. His visa was approved in 6 weeks. Timeline: 1-2 months, but start your bank process early. The Golden Visa is for high net worth individuals making significant investments in Portugal. As of late 2023, You can no longer qualify by buying residential real estate. Instead, invest in approved funds, make a large donation to cultural projects, or create at least 10 jobs. Step 1. Choose your investment route. Step 2. Gather your passport, proof of investment, clean criminal record, and health insurance. Step 3. Submit your application online or at the consulate. Common mistake: not consulting a legal expert, as the rules are complex and change often. Example: Anna, an entrepreneur from Germany, worked with a Portuguese lawyer to invest in a qualifying fund and was approved in 4 months. Timeline: 3-6 months, depending on the investment. Portugal also has strong family reunification policies. Once you're a legal resident, you can bring your spouse, children, and dependent parents. Step 1. Gather official documents, marriage and birth certificates, proof of accommodation, and financial resources. Step 2. Apply for family reunification from within Portugal. Step 3. Attend your appointment with your family members. Common mistake: missing apostilles or translations for foreign documents. Example: the Martins family from South Africa made sure all their documents were properly certified and translated, and their application was approved in 2 months. Timeline: 1-3 months, depending on document preparation. Remember, whichever path you choose, preparation is key. Double-check requirements, start early, and don't hesitate to seek expert advice. In the next chapter, we'll dive into proof of funds and how to make your application as strong as possible. You've got this. Now let's tackle a crucial topic: proof of funds. This is how you show the Portuguese government that you have the financial stability to support yourself during your stay. It's one of the most important parts of your application, and getting it right can make all the difference. The amount you need depends on your visa type. For example, student visas usually require you to show 1 year's worth of the Portuguese minimum wage. The D7 visa is for those with passive income, and you'll need to prove a steady monthly income. The digital nomad visa requires a higher monthly income, currently about 4 times the minimum wage. These numbers are updated every year, so always check the latest requirements before you apply. There are several ways to demonstrate your financial stability. The most common is providing official bank statements from the last 3 to 6 months, ideally stamped by your bank. You can also include proof of regular income such as pay slips, pension statements, or investment income reports. If you have significant savings, a letter from your bank confirming your account balance can help. A key tip: make sure your financial history looks stable. Avoid transferring large sums into your account right before applying, as this can raise red flags. The consulate wants to see consistent income and responsible money management, not sudden windfalls. If you receive a gift or inheritance, be ready to explain and document it. One common pitfall is submitting incomplete or unclear documents. Double-check that your statements are official, include your name, account number, and are clearly dated. If your documents are in a language other than Portuguese or English, you may need a certified translation. Always keep copies of everything you submit. Now, let's talk about opening a Portuguese bank account, a step required for many visa types. Most banks will ask for your passport, proof of address, tax identification number, and sometimes a Portuguese NIF number. The process is usually straightforward, but some banks may require an in-person visit. Once your account is open, deposit the required funds and keep your account statements handy for your application. During the financial review, the consulate will carefully check your documents for accuracy and consistency. Be prepared to answer questions or provide additional paperwork if needed. Stay organized and respond promptly to any requests. They're just making sure you meet the requirements. Let's wrap up with a quick checklist to help you stay on track. 1. Gather official bank statements for the last 3-6 months. 2. Prepare proof of income or savings. 3. Open a Portuguese bank account if required. 4. Double-check all documents for accuracy and translation. 5. Respond quickly to any consulate requests. With these steps, you'll be well prepared to prove your financial stability and move one step closer to your new life in Portugal. Wow, we've covered so much together. From why Portugal is so special to the main visa pathways and the all-important proof of funds. But your journey doesn't end here. It's just beginning. Here are your next steps. Start by making a checklist of what you need: documents, savings goals, and a timeline. Join online communities for support and up-to-date advice. Reach out to others who have made the move. Their stories can be invaluable. Remember, it's normal to have questions. Some of the most common are: do I need to speak Portuguese? Not fluently, but learning basics will help a lot. Can I bring my pets? Yes, with the right paperwork. What if my plans change? Stay flexible. There are always options. My final tips: start planning early, double-check official sources for the latest rules, and celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Each step forward is progress. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, follow for more updates, and join our community. Share your questions or experiences in the comments below. We're all in this together. Moving to a new country is an act of courage. You're saying yes to adventure, growth, and a life you've dreamed of. I believe in you, and I can't wait to see where your journey leads. Thank you so much for watching. Your incredible journey to Portugal awaits. Take that first step. You've got this. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next chapter of your adventure.